Hi, Adam Thompson here from Restore Native. Today I'm talking about this thing here. That is a 28 cell tray for planting plants in. This is what we grow all of our pioneering species in. We grow some in leader pots as well, and leader pots has been the tradition in terms of what nurseries have done. But there are a few things that we don't like the leader pots for that we love these sort of these 28 cell trays for. They're actually, the roots are only half the size. The pots are only half the size here. But the roots are a lot more aggressive. They've got these grooves on the side. I'm not sure you can pick them up in the video, but it basically trains the roots to be growing down. And some people may have dealt with the old root trainers, but they were just a little bit small, the Hilson Ortinus root trainers. They didn't have enough root bulk, and you didn't get a big enough plant. But these trays here have sort of solved that. 500 mils basically is how big these are, half the size of a litre pot. And they grow a really aggressive root structure, but they can grow a nice solid plant too. But the old leader pots, they grow like a beautiful plant in a nursery because we're spoiling them, right? We're watering them every day and we're weeding them and we're making sure that they're absolutely mint. They look great, but for me, I want them to come out to your place, go on the ground and flourish into a bloody awesome plant. So growing them in leader pots is not necessarily doing that, especially if they're sort of curling up their roots and you see people planting them, they're teasing the roots and stuff like that. It's just, when you're planting on bulk, it's just not that much of an efficient way to do it. Great if you're only planting at 50 or 100, but a lot of our projects are well into the thousands, so we need an efficient way of doing it. The other thing we do is, hey, you can carry 28 trees at one time. So if you're going out, hey, you can actually carry 56. You carry one in each hand if you're strong enough. Some days I am, some days I'm not. But you get a lot of plants out to where you're planting a lot quicker. They transport a lot easier, so you save costs from that point of view. But most importantly, you're still getting like a 500 mil high tree. You're still getting something that's going to go out there and smash through that first spring in terms of the grass. It's not going to get dominated. It's not going to die and get smothered. You're getting a really good quality plant. And then the final thing is the hole you have to dig. So with these, you can almost, in good ground, you can actually put a spade in the ground, wiggle, wiggle, open up a hole, drop the plant in, stand on it, and it'll actually, that is a well-planted plant. You don't have to dig a big square out and sort of take a couple of minutes to dig a hole just to get your plant in. So you can get a lot more plants in a lot quicker. We actually use an auger and softer ground and get these in really quick. But it's all about efficiency. And and you'll see from my other videos, that my driver for Restore Native is getting more plants in the ground. So breaking down the barrier of cost, so we can produce them cheaper in this than we can in a litre pot. They're more efficient for planting, and those are the big sort of barriers in terms of getting them in the ground. So that's why we use a 28 cell tray. We think they're awesome. Like other things have their time and place, but for what we're doing with pioneering species, we think these are going to serve you really well. So get in touch, have a look at our sort of really well priced plants. They're going to grow really aggressively, and then they're just going to serve you well for years. So get in touch with me at Restore Native. I'd love to help.